in Royal Caribbean, and I did 10 years on cargo ships, and I thought I would try either container vessels or cruise ships, and I applied here and there, and they brought me in here, and starting as a first officer, chief, staff captain, and you know how it goes after being staff captain for a few years. You start to do too many mistakes, so they have no options then to bring you up to captain, isn't it? Well, I'm not sure there's not many that admits that. Anyhow, and also, sometimes, and also growing up, how I really chose this profession was when I was younger. I had the privilege at the time to grow up 300 yards on the beach, which I didn't see the privilege at the time, but indeed I see it now. And you have to learn two things if you grow up on the beach in the summer times. Learn to swim and to sail. So you got close to the water, and from there on, it is a little bit of my story here. And other than that, I'm going to throw in, should I take a little bit of superstitions today? I've talked about that a few times there. I saw we had very, very nice weather yesterday leaving Galveston, didn't we? What a weather, at least in the morning, wasn't it just a little bit different? You know, thanks there, Kathleen, because you're in Texas. I want to see the tumbleweeds going in Galveston, you know, this kind of dry climate, tumblestones going. So far, I have no idea, but anyhow, so and I was in Galveston on the Grander for 6 or 8 months. We were there, cruising out of Galveston. Anyone was on the Grander there? You must have seen me there. Yeah, they did, yeah, front row here, yeah. It's like someone when we were in school, but when I was in school, I was sitting on the back there, leaning, you know, at the wind, looking out the window. That's a different story, though. Anyhow, so now Galveston is, I think it's a great port. We have a brand new, I left the week before the new terminal was opened. And it's a good terminal, isn't it? I think you have got a very nice, even I have been in there and walked back and forth, and I think, yeah, it's a great terminal there for us and our ships, and don't know really in the surroundings with the commuting back and downtown to Galveston, but it's great. So we are not only improving our ships, terminals, ports, port authorities. So, superstition about the weather. I used to wait with this until we get some weather, you know, when she starts to rock, and I used to say that we had too many guests that walked on board with the wrong foot first. But obviously it's none of you, because you all know what foot you're supposed to take the first step on board the ship. If you take the right foot first on board any ship, you're okay. But if you step on board with your left foot first, no. That is calling for some bad weather, storms, and all kinds of things happen. And other than that, I used to say, any of you went to the Windjammer today? Did you see the bananas? Are we supposed to have bananas on a ship? Well, nowadays, yeah, but back then, no bananas. There's a few classic ships, maybe more myths, but disappeared. They had a lot of bananas on board, not full, but they had bananas on board, and they all claimed that must have been the bananas that bought. You know, they were all green when they loaded them up, you know, and then they kind of were okay when they came to Europe and so on. So no bananas. What else do we have? How is it with women on board? I was a little bit, I guess now it's okay. I can tell you there has been women on board all the time, I guess. But there was always in certain areas of the world that they kind of brought bad luck to have a woman on board the ship. Don't ask me why, different areas of the world. However, if she was naked, it was all right. Huh? Strange. And anyone seen on the older sailing ships, at least the painting, if you haven't seen them, there is a figurehead. A female head, a figurehead. And look at them if you see them. Her eyes are wide open, isn't it? It's kind of always like this. Because that would take the sailors to a safe place, you know, to land. That's what she was looking at. And then her breast is bare, aren't they? Or kind of half of it, because that would calm down the seas. Well. Sometimes it doesn't calm down others, but the seas was went down. And redhead. I think it's a lovely color, ginger, whatever, chestnut. That was also one thing that were a little bit superstitious about. No. And even for us, who has blue eyes. Some areas of the world, I would never be able to, 600 years ago, to step on a ship. I shouldn't say this though, because it's also a bad omen to cut your nails, trim your beard, get a haircut on board a ship. Ooh, yeah. You see, Vitality don't like me when I say that. No, but that is a lot of these superstitious thing. And the last thing I will finish up with, what's that? That is, we sailed out, it was Monday yesterday, wasn't it? Should be okay, shouldn't it? A Monday. However, first Monday in April, never ever sail out on that day for you who is booking cruises here now, because wasn't that the day by the book Abel killed Cain? Or was it Cain that killed Abel? Cain killed Abel. Okay. And then the second Monday in August, that was when they destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Ooh, wasn't it? Well, I forget this reading here, but Fridays is another day we shouldn't sail out on. Everyone knows that, I don't need to tell you that. Who sacrificed on a Friday. That brought storms and bad weather and ships disappeared, and they have all these things for that. Is there any other day? 31st of December is another day. New Year's Eve. I think, was it Judas Iscariot that took his life that day? I see, there's not much religion in Texas, is there? Cowboys you have, and cowgirls, isn't it? Anyhow, last thing I will also finish up a little bit here. I know that Anna-Lisa was here, she's telling you all about the new ships we have in the fleet, and they are obviously fantastic in all of them, and larger than this one is, very commodious vessels. But there's one thing there that you will not find on them ships, the new ones, that we do have here, and that is the best crew ever, because they're right here on the Mariner now. And I hope you enjoy the Mariner. Some of you comes back for a few more cruises, I'm sure. I hope you enjoyed. Where are we going? Is it first Cozumel or no, Costa Maya first? Okay, so first Costa Maya. I better ask you, because you probably know more than what I'm supposed to do here than any other one. Then we go to Cozumel. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if I lost the track, we're just gonna stop and see if there's a ship passing by and ask them where we are, isn't it? Oh,
I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything here. Hey. I hope you enjoy Mariner. I hope you enjoy Maya and Cozumel. And I know for many of you, the ship is the destination. At least there are many of you that tells me they have been to that place and that place, so that doesn't. And now I'll leave you. And if it is anything, I will be standing up back here if you have any questions to me. I will indeed leave it over to the most important person on the ship. Yeah, it is. This is a lady. She's our hotel director. She has the keys to every venue, every bar, every locker, every dining room, everything. So she must be much more important than I am, because I can only get into the bridge. Thank you very much. You enjoy. Have a word with me over there. And I think Vanessa, is she coming out or she fall asleep back there?